I'm eating. I'm eating on the air. Great with a headset mic. Can't even pull it away.
You're outrageous.
While I'm smacking.
Eating on the air. Ho, ho. I was just in the bathroom thinking about the radio program, thinking if we ever polish this thing up, no one would listen.
I know. Please.
I think they'd listen in to hear us struggle day in and day out to put this junk on the air.
Nah.
I mean, we were supposed to have, what, Lemmy here from Motorhead?
Hey, where's Lemmy?
He is coming.
Steve just bought him a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I just saw the bottle of Jack Daniels arrive with a bunch of Cokes.
Well, because I guess he doesn't go anywhere without drinking or something like that.
He's got to drink constantly. I don't know. You would think for a few minutes you could just put the bottle down. They said, it was his people that said, you know, Lemmy needs a bottle of Jack Daniels and some Coca-Cola with him.
Yeah. Well, Steve, what's up with Lemmy? He needed alcohol to come on the program?
Yeah, Lemmy's on his way here if he's not here already in the building. But I got a call from his manager saying, yeah, would you mind please having Jack Daniels and Coke ready? And I'm assuming he meant Coca-Cola.
Oh, and what are we going to talk to Lemmy about?
Lemmy just won a Grammy for the best heavy metal Grammy. He's also a legend.
What, Jethro Tull wasn't nominated this year?
Yeah, Jethro Tull wasn't nominated this year.
What did he put out that I have no clue what Lemmy's been up to?
Lemmy's actually written a lot of stuff. He, in addition to doing Motorhead like every year, Lemmy's written.
He does Motorhead every year?
Yeah, he just consistently cranks out albums with Motorhead.
Every year.
But every year, thank you. And he's written a lot of stuff with Ozzy, like a lot of Ozzy's songs. Lemmy's written.
Ozzy?
Yeah, exactly. It's a shame Jimmy's not here.
Oh, okay.
All right, well,
but he's also a legend. I mean, Jesus, it's Lemmy. He's been in the business for 35 years.
Should make for some fascinating radio. I can't wait.
I never heard of him.
Oh, really?
So, Lemmy, how does it feel to win a Grammy? Really? That's great. So,
we just do this and then pop his
yeah, exactly.
We'll do the interview now.
And then we got, the gang from Clown Porn coming by?
They're supposed to. I don't know. In true porn form, these people are unreliable.
We do have a booker for the Opie and Anthony program, right? A booker?
Please.
We should have Kenny interview Lemmy. That could be funny.
Oh, do you guys understand that we're in Los Angeles? Mm-hmm. The Oscars are Sunday.
Right.
And we're teasing a Lemmy interview and the gang from Clown Porn.
We are centrally located right now. Very easy access to all the celebrities. And
this is the center of the entertainment world.
It's not like we're in New York and it's early in the morning and we're here in L.A.
Well, because that was the excuse.
Mm-hmm.
That we can't get a lot of big-name guests on in New York because we're on so early.
Right.
But we're on in the middle of the afternoon during Oscar week. Oscars week.
Where are the celebrities?
Where are the celebrities? Vince Van Patten's not a celebrity.
He's a very big celebrity, Opie.
In the poker world.
Well,
he's not even a big celebrity in his own family.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right.
You don't
what the
think
hell is
Vince
going on with this show? I can't fake it anymore. We stink.
I think I see Lemmy. I see Lemmy.
I see Lemmy, too.
That's Lemmy.
What, is he waiting for an introduction?
Hey, Lemmy!
Why don't you escort Lemmy in?
Is he waiting for an introduction?
Are those his peeps?
Are
those Lemmy's peeps? Does Lemmy have peeps?
Here comes Lemmy.
There he goes. Lemmy is dressed like he's just won the Civil War.
I dare you to say that to his face. Dare you.
I'll say it to him. What the hell?
I dare you. I dare you. Well, here comes Lemmy.
He's working his way in.
From Motorhead fame, and he won a Grammy for best heavy metal
Lemmy
album.
Is badass.
I know, he's badass.
I wouldn't say shit to Lemmy. There he is.
Jesus, his pants are too tight.
Wow, look at Lemmy's junk. Lemmy.
Thank you. Welcome to the Royal Poker Tour.
What's up, Lemmy?
Beats me.
Wait, why don't we get a headset on him because
Want a headset? Or you want? He's got his hat on. You don't need no headset. Lemmy knows mic technique. You got to get up on that thing. That's all.
Yeah, we want to hear every word, Lemmy.
Okay, man. You got it.
Wait a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Do you want your Jack and Coke before the interview?
Yeah, I want it during the interview and after the interview too.
Before, during, and after, right?
I thought you drank Maker's Mark.
That too.
That too? But Jack's okay?
Jack's easier available, you know.
Yeah, Jack is a little easier to get. There you go. Who makes Lemmy's drinks?
Do you have
Is
a
it
guy
one of your guys?
Bartenders.
But I was wondering if it's one of your guys, because one of our guys made it, and they made it too weak. We'll have them flogged or something.
Yeah, 50 lashes. There you go.
So you won a Grammy. I didn't know that until
Grammy
about
Award
30
winner.
seconds ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to get to terms with myself.
How,
Are you doodling? What are you doing over there?
Let him doodle.
What's it got to do with you?
Oh. Are you drawing something nice?
No, I'm not doing anything, really. Just a load of rubbish. As usual.
Just doodling. That's okay. You'll have a Lemmy doodle by the time we're.
All right. Can you sign the
done
Lemmy
here.
doodle? We'll put it up on eBay and we'll see how much money we can get for it.
About 5 cents.
We'll give it a try.
Well, I'd love to make it worth putting it up there.
Lemmy, are you here for the poker tour, or you just came by to say hi to us? And what are you doing?
I'm here to talk to you.
Yeah?
You're so fascinating.
Hey, we don't want to be here either, trust me.
No, I know. It's all right.
Come on.
We can't wait for this broadcast to be over so we can enjoy L.A. Now your bartender is asking you something.
I know, he's trying to distract me.
We have info over here. Motorhead live at Wiltern Theater. Is that where it is?
April Fool's Day.
April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Yeah, nobody will show up probably,
And the joke's on Lemmy
Yeah.
and the rest of the guys. I notice you have a lot of, what is that, German attire on there?
No, that's Motorhead.
I know, Motorhead, but it looks like it's a very...
Guy in East Germany makes them.
Does he? Yeah, and you got the Iron Cross thing there?
That's First World War.
Yeah. Very nice. Just like your attire and the hat and everything kind of looked like almost a Civil War motif you had
just
going
the
there.
17th Lancers up here.
And what is that?
An English regiment.
Oh, see? I don't know nothing about that.
There you go, you see.
I'm just kind of, I know a little bit about the American stuff there.
Excuse me, Lemmy. Hi, my name's Kenny.
That's Kenny.
I've been in a coma for a few years, and these guys put me on the show as a pity.
Right?
And I'm just sorry. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Like what?
I don't know, a little biography about yourself. Like, I guess you're into music because I hear him mention Grammys.
Lemmy from Motorhead.
Motorhead, bro.
Yeah.
Kenny.
And he did Triple H's walk-on music for the WWE.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated by your tight pants. Did you get those like on Melrose or something?
No, I haven't made.
You do? Oh, nice.
He was commenting on how big your package was when you were walking up.
Yeah, when you walked
right.
up, Kenny was like, wow, look at Lemmy's junk.
Yeah.
Figured somebody would look. It was Kenny.
Yeah, yeah. But no, you got a nice look there with the boots.
Thank you.
Basic black. That's good.
Black's good, you don't have to wash it, so...
Yeah. And you're right. So is there anything else, like, because seriously, all kidding aside, I've been in a coma for a few years. So
He did. He just came out of it.
yeah, and they had me on the show as a pity, so I was just wondering if you could just tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm in a
trying
band
to
called
catch up.
Motorhead. I'm 59 years old. We just got a Grammy. We've had a few hits. We've had 21 albums out. That's
21.
about it. Got an American tour coming up.
He's had a hell of a career.
59.
And he continues. Yeah,
30-year career.
Still drinking like you're a teenager, right, Lemmy?
Well, I'm a teenager in here.
In the
Right.
brain, you're a teenager still?
That keeps you young, right? The Jack?
I don't know. I think it sort of, preserves you.
It
Like,
tickles you a little?
yeah. In more ways than 32, yeah.
Got it. Now, I heard from our own Steve C. that you're writing a lot these days. Who are you writing for?
Well, I'm doing a solo album mostly right now.
Yeah?
I mean, I've written a few songs for Ozzy, in the past.
Who do you have backing you up?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Oh. Now, you remember him before you went into your...
Yeah, from Black Sabbath.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I remember back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're writing with Ozzy.
I was, yeah.
Wrote a little with Ozzy. And now solo, who you got backing you up?
Dave Grohl.
There you
2
go.
tracks with the Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh, wow.
2 tracks with The Damned. 2 tracks with the band from Berlin called Q Siskin, good friends of mine.
Yeah.
How was it writing with Ozzy?
Well, it was dead easy, really. He would do the basic track and go, but he wanted the vocals to be, and send it to me, and I sit back and write the vocals and send them back to him. It was dead simple,
So you weren't in the same room writing?
No.
Because that would be, you want to talk about reality TV. That would have been interesting to watch.
Yeah, it'd be even more interesting to try and do, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ozzy's cool, Ozzy's smart enough, he ain't no dummy, they just make him look that way on TV,
I agree with you on that. It's all in the editing of those shows.
Right, man.
The reality
You can
shows.
cut anything into anything and make it seem like anything else, it's just not
He does come across pretty stupid, and he's accepting the paycheck. So
it's now it's his persona on TV now, isn't it? You know,
yeah,
it's a shame really because he's.
You watch
he's
any
really,
TV, Lemmy? What do you like? You don't watch any?
I don't watch the
no?
other ones.
Is your life just all about rocking, all about music and drinking? I can't imagine.
Women too.
Women too. Well, that's all part of the whole rock attitude.
That's true, but he didn't actually mention it, so I thought
No,
I'd just get it in there.
Yeah, he wants people to know that he's banging women, Anthony.
I just can't. You can never picture Lemmy bored at home going, maybe I'll play some video games or something. You know, it's all about just the rocking and the babes and the drinking.
No, it's fun, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do?
I recommend it.
I wouldn't doubt it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
What do you do in your downtime when you're not doing the music?
I chase women mostly.
Okay, so
on the road you have less time to chase them. See, when you're off the road you get to catch them sometimes.
Yeah. Our own Steve says he knows a lot about you. That you're into black chicks more than white girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
really?
What's the difference that makes them more appealing to you?
They're darker.
The darker the meat, the sweeter the treat.
That's what
Is that it?
Yeah.
You're not exclusive though. You'll go. You know, there's a hot. What do we got there?
God knows.
What are you giving
Fat black women.
Lemmy? Steve, what are you giving Lemmy?
Yoshi just handed me.
Well,
hey, sorry.
Yoshi, you have Yoshi.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Yoshi just handed me
You don't like fat
2 boxes
I don't
of
like fat girls. Sorry.
No, he doesn't like fat
You have
chicks.
to
Oh,
draw
black
the
girl
line
porn.
with that.
Yeah.
big black girls get nasty too, and fatty girls 4, and it's all black girl
Take
porn.
your fat black girl
Yeah, but
porn away.
it's
They're fat.
huge fat girls. You know.
He wants.
You don't like-
he
you
likes
want
nice
slender black
slim
girls?
ones.
I like them wiry so they can fight back.
There you go.
But that's your fetish? You like the black girls?
It's not a fetish.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a
I guess it's not a
preference.
fetish. It's just a
Preference.
A preference, I
Yeah.
should say. Sure.
Likes that, but like I said, you go with the white girls too, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Japanese.
take
I
anything.
don't care.
That's it.
It's high. I just like it as long as they're female.
And they're still coming backstage at the shows, and
Oh, yeah.
you know the groupies.
You ever been with a Filipino
I don't
girl?
like the word groupies. Yeah.
No?
I have, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was with a Filipino girl last night.
Yeah.
But by the end of the night, she wasn't Filipino. She was full of penis.
Oh, that's good.
Jesus, is that awful? Your sense of humor is still in a coma, Kenny.
Yeah.
Look, you sent Lemmy back to doodling. we were doing fine. We were having a little conversation
Yeah,
here.
I'm doing sharp edges now.
He was coming out of his shell a little bit, and look, now
What
he's back
shell?
doodling.
Yeah, everything was nice and rounded before, and now they're all
It's all
sharp-edged
jagged
and
and sharp.
jagged.
Yeah,
What have you done?
Psychologists could tell us what that's all about.
So
I
you've
guess.
ruined it now. Like,
Or psychiatrists. War.
I actually have a
Wow.
Lemmy moment. I have a Lemmy moment from back in, had to be 91, 92.
Oh, the dark ages.
New York City. I was opening for you. I was an opening act in one of these clubs in New York City. And I was singing in a band back then. And my guitar player and you were drinking Maker's Mark backstage for a while before the show.
Mm-hmm.
When we got on stage, he couldn't play fucking guitar. You had gotten him so drunk.
you're kidding.
He was just a catastrophe, stumbling.
Well, I mean, nobody forced it down his throat.
No,
you know,
no, of course not. He was so thrilled to be drinking with you
Uh.
that he forgot maybe he can't keep pace with you because you can really put it away, that he was incapable of
You should
playing the
never
guitar.
forget what you're doing, you know. Like,
Yeah, you know, so it's like playing with the pros. You know, you can't sit there and do shot for shot with Lemmy.
well, you can if you learn how to do it, right?
You gotta
I mean,
start
you
young,
just
I gather.
Put the years in, you
Yeah.
know. Like,
Well, he thought he was, you know, a big man. He's doing it, and
well, he was still a big man. It's just that he lying down a lot, you know.
he was lying down after that. Yeah, it was one very memorable moment, though.
There's been a few people like that, yeah.
Yeah, can't quite keep up.
It's funny. There's an English band called Girls' School, all girl band, right? And they are fierce drinkers, man. I mean, they're up there with us, you know. And it's funny to see
That's hot.
the guys they pull at shows try and drink them under the table, because guys are always this macho man and stuff, you know. Oh, would you like a drink, baby? And Kim go, yeah, you know. You know,
And then they
after
probably think they're going to get
the
lucky
guys
with
under
these
the
girls.
table, you know, he couldn't get laid if she let him, you know.
Yeah, they probably think they're going to get
Flat on his
lucky
back.
with him and stuff.
Yeah, really,
Sit
flat
there
on his back.
drinking shot for shot with him. That's pretty hot, though. Girl band, all drunk.
Deadly.
Nice.
Deadly.
Cold. You know, like,
Back to doodling, Lemmy? No.
No, stop
I'm
now.
waiting for him to make something out of that, and I would hope you'd sign it, and maybe we can
what are
make
you?
a couple of bucks. We
What
don't
are
get
you
paid
drawing
well.
there?
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
It looks like an instrument
No.
from India or a UFO.
No.
Looks like some kind of something that he's going to use to impale us.
Are those teeth?
It's a very exotic junction box. Joining this and this.
Okay. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, why don't we go to the phones?
Neither have I. That's what they call them, doodles. You know.
It's a doodle. All right.
We got a lot of fans checking in.
Lot of fans.
You do?
Yeah, let's say hi to Hindu. He's calling all the way from Iowa, Lemmy.
Iowa.
Oh, wait, you're going to have to throw those sort of on or to the side of your ear there. Hindu, what do you got for Lemmy, man?
Yeah, Lemmy.
Hello.
Hey, you got me?
Yeah.
How you doing?
You on there, bro?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, man. I've been having an argument with a buddy of mine for just like over 10 years, and I saw you on Tom Snyder on the Tomorrow Show like in '75. He tells me that you never made any appearance in the U.S. He's arguing with me. It was on the Saturday night special or midnight special with Wolfman Jack, and I know you did that show. But we just had this stupid argument for years, wanting to know if that was any true. I'm
Is
probably
this guy
wrong.
trying to settle an old bet that involves Tom Snyder on our show, sir? How dare you?
And Wolfman Jack.
We never did his show live. We never were on his show. Wolfman Jack, I got to tell you. I guess you're lost.
Yeah, he's gone. Let's go to Travis.
You were better off before you asked me.
Yeah. I don't know why we had to take that phone call. Let's say hi to Travis in Nebraska. Travis, what's going on, man? We got Lemmy.
Hey, not much. O&A, big fan.
Thank
Lemmy,
yeah.
love you and Airheads, man.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 seconds of it.
That's right.
I saw you actually 2 or 3 weeks ago at the Rainbow.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I met you. So are you going to be hanging out there this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna hang out with Lemmy and doodle?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't doodle in the Rainbow. They frown upon
that. Maybe in the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
if
and
you got
you
a
going to
pencil.
come down to the Rainbow and hang out?
No.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll look for you. What's your name?
Travis. Thank you, Travis.
You gamble at all, Lemmy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I play slot machines, you know.
Oh, slot machines?
This place is no good to me.
That's an old woman's thing to do.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Not if you're a young guy.
You got to play like poker or blackjack.
If you're a young guy, it's a young guy's thing. What's the matter with you?
He's
You've got
making
no
some
idea?
subtle sense. Well, yeah, I understand.
I do a lot of that.
Yeah. You play the slot machines, but no card games, no poker or blackjack or nothing like that?
You know that you have room for human error in card games.
You like the machines.
Yeah.
Right.
You really get into the slot machines because there's not many people win at the slots.
Yeah. I won $9,000 on one pull in Vegas once.
Really?
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's
not bad. I'd like to see you do it.
I'll give it a shot, I guess.
Steve's saying he goes to Vegas a lot. Steve seems to know a lot about Lemmy. You go to Vegas a lot there, Lemmy?
Not a lot, every now and again.
Yeah?
About once every 6 months.
You play there at all? You ever play in Vegas?
Yeah, we've played there.
Isn't that odd that, Vegas is a place? You wouldn't think years ago that Vegas would be a place that Motorhead would play.
Why?
I don't know. Vegas was always like the lounge act kind of place. Years ago it had that whole
Elvis.
thing about it. Yeah.
Paul Anka.
We first played there in '81 with Ozzy Osbourne, and the Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't odd? There weren't people in the audience going, oh, I thought I was going to see Barry Manilow.
No, they were in the Barry Manilow part of the show.
Again, he's making some subtle sense here.
Well, yeah, obviously there's people are at this show because they want to see you,
Yeah.
The billboard's outside. Nobody walks in there by mistake like that.
Absolutely. I understand.
Absolutely.
Did you think Motorhead would be around still when you first got together? You think here we are 2005 that you'd still be rocking?
I give it 3 years if we were lucky,
Really?
Yeah.
And then it just kept going?
Yeah, well, if you don't give up, they have to let you keep going, I suppose.
Well, that's true. You got a pretty loyal fan base.
The secret of life, not dying, right?
The Jack and Cokes seem to help. I might have to join you with one of those, Lemmy.
Yeah,
we could just sit here
anytime.
We could sit here and just drink.
And doodle.
Let's say hi to Don in New Jersey. He wants to say hi to Lemmy. Don, what's going on, buddy?
Hey,
Is that
how
Don
you
on
doing?
the phone?
Hey, Don.
Fine, how are you?
Good, Lemmy. first time I saw you was like in 1980. You warmed up for Ozzy on the Blizzard of Oz tour.
81.
Yeah, that
81, you idiot.
I just got tickets for you and COC in Sayreville at the Starland Ballroom next month. I can't wait.
Good.
Hey,
Good for
Lemmy.
you. I hope it's a good show. It's the first show. It'll probably be a bit ropey.
Yeah, I love COC, man. They rule.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you, though.
They're one of the few bands that have been around as long as we have, I think.
COC is still out there doing it?
Yeah.
Wow, man. They
Hey,
were.
Lemmy.
Yeah.
Hey, Lemmy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. If you have to do it.
He really.
I was like, hey, Mickey, run it.
Let's.
Son of a bitch hung up on you.
Yeah, let's go to Mudflap, the trucker. Mudflap, what's going on, buddy? Mudflap.
He's laughing.
Mudflap.
Yeah.
He's listening to his radio.
Hey, man, yeah, turn down your radio. You're on with Lemmy.
Hey, Lemmy, yeah, this is Mudflap. Hey, I just wanted to tell you about that song that you have, Eat the Rich, because, like, me and my friend were talking a little while ago, and we were talking about that song, and you're saying, like, yeah, can you believe they're still around? I'm like, you know.
He's trying Norton's gag, and he's doing it poorly.
Yeah, don't try Norton's gag. There's like 4 or 5 people that want to try Norton's
How
gag.
many dates you do a year, Lemmy?
How many what?
How many gigs you play in a year?
I don't know. We're at about 7 months of the year usually.
7 months of
Wow.
the year? That's a pretty rough schedule, man.
No.
You know, when you think, you know, you're not a kid anymore. But
No.
even though you act like one.
Although neither are you.
I know. I'm going to say that. But that's why I'm not out 7 months a year, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't do this. It's driving me crazy. You do this every day, you know.
It drives me fucking
See? There you
get out
go.
of
See
doing
what
this,
I
man. Gotta get out of this. Strap on the mic and just, you know, plow through the shit one more time.
Yeah.
Plaster a smile on your face. And
But you don't have to smile on the radio, you know. Didn't anybody tell you that?
that's true.
Anthony was in the tournament yesterday, Lemmy. He was
playing
in the poker tournament. That's why we're out here, and he did pretty well.
Oh, so that's where the macho card game thing came from, is it?
Macho card game thing,
Rabid poker players, yeah. Don't like them sissy slot machines. Yeah.
Well, you know, poker's taken over the world. I don't see
You'd
TV
be surprised how little it's taken over the world. Actually, it's taken over America, probably. But it hasn't taken over
Stupid
the
America,
world,
right, Lemmy?
No, it's
Stupid
just like
America.
They don't play poker in other countries, you know.
But they're not like they don't have TV shows about the slot machines yet.
Not yet, but believe me, I bet it's
Celebrity
on the drawing
slot
board
machine
somewhere.
tour. That'd be fun.
Someone out there will figure it out. There's a show on tonight on Fox. Matter of fact, TV's just getting out of control. Hello, but it's getting ridiculous, I should say. They're doing a show on Fox tonight. It's called Celebrities Without Makeup.
Without makeup, yeah. They're showing people.
Well, they must be stuck for a show, huh?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was a goof. I was
a slow news day.
Yeah, I was getting ready to come down here to do the radio show, and they had commercials for this thing. I swear to God, I thought I was watching a rerun of like Saturday Night Live or something.
Right.
It was a fake commercial.
And it was a goof commercial.
I know.
And then realized, no, it's real. They're just going to show pictures of celebrities tonight without their makeup on.
Well, the more dumb it is, you know, the more real it's going to be. You know, you can bank on that.
We Americans love stupid television, Lemmy.
Apparently.
We don't like, you know, the clever stuff like Benny Hill.
I know,
stuff like that.
Benny Hill.
Yeah, the smart stuff, I know.
Do you guys just laugh at Americans every so often? You're on stage and you just look out and go, these stupid
Oh, I don't laugh
Americans.
at Benny Hill, I'll tell you that. I stopped laughing at him when I was 12. And even then I was forcing it half the time.
Yeah.
I never liked Benny Hill much. I liked Monty Python, yeah.
No, that was very
But
funny.
you had to put a laugh track on it before America got it.
We are so stupid over here in this country.
It's just different. It's not...
Yeah.
You know,
We have to be shown when to laugh with the English humor.
Because
we don't really understand
Mind you,
it
so do
sometimes.
most other countries.
Sometimes we're laughing and we probably shouldn't be, and other times we're not laughing and we should be.
Well, you know, take your pick.
Benny Hill used to like to dress up in women's clothing.
Yeah, I know.
Very good, Kenny.
And he wasn't very cute either.
No, not at all.
He must be the worst transvestite you've ever seen in your life, right?
But you guys, they're not caught up with the sex thing overseas there. You show the boobs and stuff on regular TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, over here it's
on page 3 of the most popular national newspapers. There's a pair of tits.
If that happened here, forget about it. People lose their minds.
And the New York Times?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
The whole Janet Jackson thing, you guys must have laughed at us. Silly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Silly. I mean, that boob was on TV for
so what,
an eighth of a second.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you guys over there, you got boobs on TV all the time.
You think it was like treason or spying or something?
Right. Why is America so uptight, Lemmy?
It's a religion. You know?
Is it the religion, you think? Mm-hmm. A lot of people have this guilt thing about sex and the body because of religion. Well, it's not like we're exclusive to religion, though. They're pretty religious over there in England, too.
No, they're not.
No?
Mm.
I thought they were. Where am I getting my information from?
Somebody religious?
I would think. I was under the impression there were religious people all around the globe.
Well, there are.
I didn't think it was just in the United States. But why are we so uptight about things like sex when?
Well, they're more rabidly fanatic in America. I'll give you an example. We were on tour with Wendy O. Williams a few years back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And outside the gig in California, in Southern California, advanced Southern California.
Right.
We got Mohicans for Jesus outside, all with Mohican haircuts and wearing a cross on the front of them. The devil is in this ballroom. You know what I mean? So, at this point, I just, put up your hands and say goodnight.
How do you argue that?
That's too ridiculous to even talk about. You couldn't even discuss shit with them. Look at them.
That is, how are you going to sit down and have a rational conversation with these people?
You look at them, you crack up laughing anyway before you, and they're trying to sell you God, okay, good.
Wow.
Fine.
You ever have to take any guff from any of these religious groups thinking, you're Satan and spreading the music of
No,
the
we don't
devil?
get a lot of that, no.
No, you don't?
Well, we sing about murder and war and sex, you see, which is mostly okay, except for the sex bit, but they haven't really zeroed in on us yet.
Isn't that odd that the killing and stuff is perfectly acceptable, but for some reason sex...
Doesn't know how much blood you got all over the screen.
Like every night on TV you can tune in the news and see piles of dead bodies, but for some reason if their young child walks in the room and you see half a breast, they lose their minds.
Yeah.
And that's, a beautiful thing.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. I think we should just sit back, drink more Jack and Cokes, rock to some Motorhead.
And get your tits out, basically.
Get your tits out. Damn it, I love your philosophy.
Well, why not,
We should take a little break. We're hanging with Lemmy.
Take a breather.
Lemmy needs another drink. No, Lemmy?
Ooh.
I'm still on the first one.
Dates.
But doing pretty well.
You can get me another one if you like.
All right, we'll get you another drink.
I like that. I might join Lemmy, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Mix me up a Jack and Coke. I'm going to have my first on-air drink since we've been on XM.
And we'll be hanging with Lemmy from Motorhead. And
I'm going to be like my guitarist and drink with Lemmy and pass out
on the floor
while I'm supposed to be working.
All right, and they are beginning the final round of the World Poker Tour.
Yes, they are.
You can just feel the excitement in this room.
Lemmy's laughing.
Dude, Lemmy's with me.
I can't believe you televised a card game.
This whole thing is a joke, right, Lemmy?
No!
Listen, I wonder about televised golf, never mind poker.
Hey, chill out with the golf. I like watching the golf on Sundays.
Good Lord.
Silly. Now people
you knock
are
a
into
little ball into a hole with a piece of iron and wood, and then you walk after it. I mean, I say if you get it in the hole first time, take it in your pocket and go to the clubhouse. You're already ahead of the
mission
game.
accomplished. Why do it another 17 times?
But golf is very relaxing on a Sunday to watch. You have it in the background, you're drinking some coffee.
Well, then just go for a walk in the country.
I guess you're right about that.
That's true. Why?
But you don't have to keep whacking that stupid ball, and it's not all manicured either.
But watching people play poker on TV is stupid.
You know what it is? It's almost like a game show environment on TV. You're watching it, you're rooting for somebody, and then you see their cards, you see what they have, you're seeing if they're bluffing each other. I find it compelling to watch.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Dude,
I'm kind of into it.
He's embarrassing everybody. He's getting his pictures taken with these guys.
The card players that are
getting
very
all excited.
He just likes to meet rich people. That's right.
Be nice. You meet some of these people. I see them on television. They're celebrities too, not in the same light as Lemmy from Motorhead, but they play cards, and they're famous in their own right.
Well, I play cards. Can they play bass? That's the thing, isn't it?
Probably not. They probably can't. Not
probably
like
a few
you.
of them can,
Not like you.
Statistically, probably a few of them must be able to, but you never know.
Who do you find good bass players that are out there these days?
Well, the best one ever was John Entwistle.
Yeah.
God rest him.
God rest John Entwistle.
Well, I mean...
Or whoever rest him. He wasn't that keen on God either, as I remember.
Thank you. No swizzle stick?
So,
what do you want, a swizzle stick for? Are you going to swizzle?
I want to swizzle a little before I drink.
Dude, don't swizzle in front of Lemmy.
Don't swizzle in front of the huge radio audience.
There's swizzle
that's
sticks.
That's good. A knife is good. Wow.
Steve, there's swizzle sticks.
That's a swizzle knife.
Who made this? It certainly looks a little
pale.
A
swizzle
Why
knife.
is my drink lighter than Lemmy's? My drink is lighter than Lemmy's.
Don't swizzle in front of Lemmy.
Let me take it. No, I'll take this one.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's good. No, that's good. Very good.
Yeah, that was... Wow, they're just giving you...
Oh, wow.
Wow, now they just gave you a tumbler.
This is like poker. I've just been raised by Lemmy. They put a bigger glass in front of him. I'm sitting here with the small... I got the short stack.
With your little swizzle and a little straw.
Got a little swizzle, though. And look, Lemmy is dual swizzling in that glass
That's
right
better.
there.
And Lemmy's just...
Oh, you like the bigger one?
I have to drink yours?
No, you don't have to.
All right.
Lemmy, why don't you just use the huge glass you got in the front of your pants?
I don't have a glass in the front of my...
Whoa!
Yeah, Lemmy, you got to...
Certainly look like a tumbler.
It's a bottle.
It's a bottle. You keep a spare bottle of Jack in there?
Long neck goes down better.
Lemmy, the guys were discussing that you might have a huge hog.
Might do.
Are you one of those?
Occasionally I do, yeah, when the stimulation is sufficient, you know.
Well, we had Deacon Jones on the show yesterday. He's an NFL great. You remember Deacon Jones back in the day?
Mind you, I'm not a football
NFL.
fan.
All right, I'm sorry. But he was bragging that he had a 15, 16-incher.
And not that hooligan football that they play over there in Europe.
Soccer?
The thing is, did he show you?
We said he goes, I'll whip it out. We're like, well, go ahead then, man.
But he didn't.
And it's not because it's a gay thing. It's like more of a freak show. You got to check out a 15.
Freak show.
You got to check out a 15, 16-incher, right?
You're not going to want to see it in any sexual manner, but you got to see it as like looking at Nessie or something.
Yeah.
Nessie.
It's like a sideshow thing. I'll pay my 50 cents.
It's the same effect, really.
Right? It sort of pokes its head up and it's back in.
Eats grass, you know.
All right.
People take photos of
People
it.
throw peanuts at it, you know.
Excuse me, Lemmy.
Hey, Jumbo.
All right.
Lemmy?
Yeah.
You know what has 100 teeth and holds back a monster?
Yeah, your zipper.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You got that one very much correct.
That's as old as I am, I think.
Well, I've been in a coma.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well,
Lemmy,
I
I don't know about Lemmy's any of the mythology that goes behind Lemmy, but are you known for a huge schlong in the groupie community or anything? Like I know, what are the rock stars that are known
Hendrix
for their...
had one,
Hendrix
right?
was known to have a big
had
one. Yeah, you used to hang with Hendrix, right?
I used to work for him.
You used to work for him? What'd you do?
I used to just lift equipment and shift it from
roadie?
place to place, yeah.
A roadie for Hendrix. You must have seen some stuff then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day?
Well, see, it was a lot more fun then.
Yeah. It's a lot of business now, right?
Cheaper drugs, no AIDS, you know. Lots of fun.
That's true.
Unlimited whoopee, basically.
If you could get away from the ODs, it was pretty much safe
There
roll.
wasn't many people OD'd. I mean, Hendrix
only a
didn't
few.
OD. He choked on his own vomit, which is very, very different. I think you'll agree.
I don't know. Is it really different, or did he choke because he was...
the fact that death is the outcome, no, it's not
yeah,
different.
when you think the bottom line.
Like,
I'm talking bottom line
ODing
here,
is when the
Lemmy.
chemical kills you, you know.
True, okay.
Didn't do that. But then it was an accident. Shouldn't have happened.
But all that banging without rubbers and not worrying about it. Oof.
Well, there's
Gotta
nothing
be
to worry
great.
about then
Gotta be great.
except pregnant, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and then they come back years later.
Well, we
and
used to
then
use
try
a rhythm method. Apparently, I couldn't keep a beat because I have 2 kids, you know.
Very good, Lemmy.
All right, we're going to hang with Lemmy and just get drunk because there's nothing else to do here.
Well, you're not drinking.
Nothing
Oh, that's
against
a
that.
good one.
I'm going to throw something in my coffee, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, little splash in
little
there.
something.
Well, a
Might as
sugar
well.
lump or something.
We're hanging with Lemmy from Motorhead, obviously. What is Steve bringing in now? Clown porn guys are here?
No, that's Jeff.
No, I know. I remember Jeff.
No, this is just more porn.
More porn, great.
More porn.
Jesus.
We got.
All right.
They bring us pornography.
All right, we're hanging at the World Poker Tour. They're about to begin. Well, they're not televising, but they're taping it for a future broadcast, right?
Yes.
We're at the Commerce Casino in Los Angeles. It's the Opie and Anthony program.
Broadcasting.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
And we're hanging with Lemmy from Motorhead, live from Los Angeles at the Commerce Casino. That, of course, is the game, Triple H's walk-on music. I think he's still walking on to that, right?
Yeah.
Triple H is a friend of the show, by the way, Lemmy.
Sorry?
Triple H is a friend of the show.
He's a friend of mine, too.
Yeah, he used to do our show a lot, and we'd bring girls in.
Right.
And he was able to spank the girls. He
likes that, I believe.
He loves to spank girls, and there was this girl, Peaches, that he really worked over. It was great. Her ass was like as red as these chairs.
You like that, do you?
Well, it was cool to watch.
Triple H
Yeah,
liked it,
definitely.
yeah.
It wasn't bad at all. And then he goes off and gets married to Stephanie, who we know pretty well too. And now he's not allowed to do the spanking when he comes in.
Kick your ass.
Well, you know, Stephanie's probably doing it all now.
Yeah, getting that big meaty hand of his on the ass. I like how your guy is just all business, bringing over your gig dates and stuff, making sure you get those across.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Get a couple of them across.
Plug a few. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you can't wait to hear about the gig in Albuquerque, right?
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Come on, Lemmy.
Is there a party scene in Albuquerque?
Yeah, what kind
You'd
of...
be surprised, actually. In those places, you make your own amusement, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You know, if there's not much to do, Motorhead comes to town, you go to the Motorhead show. Hell yeah.
It's more of an event for them, see? So.
What did you do? Did you go to the Grammys? Did you accept your award? Or
Yeah.
You got up on
But they
stage?
didn't televise our bit with the hoi polloi, you know, with the poor people like peasants.
Why the fuck was that?
Well, because it's rock and roll. They don't like that. They're trying to kill it again, you know.
They put all this crap up there. Lemmy wins a goddamn Grammy. You can't get up there and accept. They were probably scared of what you might say too. You know.
I said, thank you very much. You've got a lucky face.
Well, there you go. That's not bad.
Suitably perplexing.
Suitably perplexing. It's not like you cursed or anything, because God forbid, you hear any language
God
on
forbid,
television.
yes.
That's they'll be fining you millions of
Actually,
dollars.
I don't believe God forbid cursing, did he? I can't find it in the Bible.
You know something? Now that I think about it, that doesn't make much sense.
No.
God forbid. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. God didn't forbid cursing.
Yeah, you didn't thank God or anything when you
No.
accepted your award?
That's funny, the porno awards, AVN awards, you get this chick got nominated for a gangbang with 7 guys, and she's, I'd like to thank God and my parents, and Mom and Dad. You know,
They never pan over to the proud dad sitting in the audience.
It's just like the Oscars, like, you know, it's funny as shit.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my father for touching me when I was a kid and sending me into this spiral of
for making
depravity.
me guilty.
All right, so you're playing Albuquerque. Where else there, Lemmy?
The Wilton Theatre, like I said, 1st of April, and then the House of Blues in Anaheim.
Oh, that'll be cool. That House of Blues, those clubs are great, man.
Yeah, they are. And the House of Blues in Vegas the day after that.
We just saw Greg Allman at the House of Blues in New Orleans.
Yeah? That's a good club, too. We've been there.
You hang out with any of the classic rockers?
No.
Or are they another group where you're like,
Well, they're mostly boring, you know. I mean.
Some of them have really gone, soft. Like, you are still kicking ass and playing, the same roots of music that when you started.
Right.
But some of these guys, like I saw years ago, I was such a huge Blue Oyster Cult fan. And I went to go see them guys.
Why is he laughing?
Years ago, back in the, mid-late 70s, stuff like that. I loved those guys. I saw them in concert so many times, and just blasting out, rock and really cool. I saw them recently, within a few years, at some small venue, and it was like they were doing Muzak versions of their songs.
Right.
Everything's turned way down.
A medley of our greatest hits.
Yeah, a medley of greatest hits. It's all low volume, People are sitting there, and the crowd is
Chicken
just...
in a basket and that.
Yeah, pretty much, Going out to get some refreshments to bring back to their seat. And, I understand these are old guys and stuff, but it's,
Well, so am I, but you don't have to let it get you down.
Right,
you know?
you're still out there on stage rocking,
Really fast, the saddest story I saw Robbie Krieger by himself in a small club on Long Island. I think it's called Christopher's or something. Remember that joint?
I remember that place.
It was maybe could fill 100 people at the club, okay?
Right.
People were playing pool, and they had a hockey game on while Robbie Krieger was in the corner playing. And people are screaming and yelling when, the Islanders were...
See, that's just bad manners, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and they had the volume up on the TV a little bit, and every time the Islanders scored, the place is cheering. And there's Robbie Krieger, a legend to many, in the corner just kind of eating it, man.
Well, see, he shouldn't have ate it,
He should have done
just
the gig.
walked off.
Right.
There were some gigs.
It was very sad.
I remember doing some gigs, though, where we'd be out playing, and you get done with the song, and you hear the crowd really cheering, and you feel good, and you look, and they were watching something on TV. And it's like, oh, fuck this, man.
Well, there's some places just got no fucking class at all.
Yeah.
It's just no point going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Might as well just stay home and get broke.
And then we had a story.
Break your heart in a place like that.
You do leave feeling a little bad about yourself.
We had
a story last week that there's a cruise ship that has Styx, REO Speedwagon, and Journey.
There's a thought.
Can you imagine?
Trapped on a ship with all 3 of them.
Yeah, and these people are signing up to go on these cruises with these, quote, classic rock bands.
Yeah.
And then the bands hang out with you at the buffet line and stuff. Can you imagine?
How good would that ship look in the periscope of a U-boat?
Yes. Right. So, you 149, what did you get this time? Oh.
Just a couple of torpedoes slammed into the side of that vessel.
Yeah,
watch them jumping off with their
you
mullets.
Probably think it was an advert for Motley Crue, Want to see my torpedo, baby?
You can hear the churn in the background.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing there must be some action taking place, but I'm looking at the screen. I guess they're just introducing people.
Yeah. Norman Schwarzkopf's just arrived or something.
Is he playing poker?
Probably. Everybody else is, apparently.
What do you got there, Steve? Steve with more information.
Steve,
wow.
Steve's very excited that Lemmy's here today. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Oh, okay. No, I just...
Steve.
Sorry, Lem.
Play the game.
That's right. No, I wanted to bring up that Steve Vai played guitar on Lemmy's on Motorhead's latest album.
Yeah, he did.
Really?
That's pretty badass. And my phone's going off again.
Haven't heard from Steve in a while.
Yeah, well, he's still around. He's on tour right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Knocking around. Yeah, he kind of fell off the face of the earth for a while. One of those guys. It was huge, you know.
He's playing. He's doing those 3G things, you know, the three guitar players do a show.
Oh, really?
Him and Satriani and whoever else, you know, in Bay Malmsteen
Picked it up from
sometimes.
the three tenors? Is that what they
It's like that.
It's like that, only completely different.
I don't like just guitarists, you know. I don't like a solo that goes on for the whole song. I like a few words each end of it, you know.
I know. I hate that. That and like long drum solos. I'm glad they got away from that shit.
Well, we have a long drum solo, but only because we got a drummer who does a good one.
But let me tell you something. I've seen really good drum solos. It's still a drum solo.
I know.
For drummers, it's like the greatest thing. You sit there and like you're completely fixated. Everyone else is, you know, let's get out and get the beer, you know.
Ours is different. Come and see us at the
Is it
Wilton.
really?
Yeah. You come and see us at Anaheim or Wilton. Or Vegas, even.
Or Albuquerque.
And I'll make you eat your stick words.
Oh.
Or rather, Mickey will.
I knew right when I said it that he was going to have a drum solo thing.
I figured
but you know, I've never been into the drum solos.
Well, neither have I, believe me, neither have I. But when we got Mickey, he was too good to let go. You know, I mean, we had to do it. We had to feature.
Although the band, you're familiar with, of course, Godsmack. You know Godsmack? Those
no.
guys.
Oh, I know the name.
They do a great drum solo because it's a little different, you know?
Yeah.
It's like two guys squaring off, two drummers. The singer also drums. So
I believe
Phil
Collins does a very nice...
Well, ours sounds like two guys, but it's just Mickey.
Yeah.
But I want to ask Steve something. Where's the clown people?
Clown people have
Lemmy would enjoy something like that.
I know.
No,
Well,
there's all sorts of porn out there, right, Lemmy?
He's sperm overdose 3?
Jesus
because 1 and
Christ.
2 left so many unanswered questions.
Wait, we got more porn?
Jeff actually used to work with Lemmy, and so he was excited that Lemmy was here. But in honor of it, he brought all of this porn: Sperm Overdose 3,
Sperm Overdose 3,
5 Guy Cream Pie 15. Wow,
Jesus Christ!
That's a good one.
A load in every hole.
3.
Please give it up, will you?
Wow, this is really some.
This is really subtle.
But the one I wanted to bring up with him is the
So the Shakespeare of porn there.
A lot of mystery. You're not sure what you're getting.
It was clown porn. Clown porn was basically these guys, these young guys that figured out that they could make porn more interesting by dressing the girls up in clown suits. It wasn't anything too graphic or vulgar, but they dressed them up in clown suits, and then at the end of every scene, they would bash these girls in the face with cream pies.
Wow.
That is the dumbest.
That's almost as dumb as televised poker.
I'm with you, Lemmy.
Come on now. There's something to be said for this.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Yeah, right. Listen to somebody kick your shins.
I don't know. I dig it.
And then these guys are starting to walk around like rock stars.
You sit and watch that, do you, at home?
At home, absolutely. I sit, I watch. I know the names. I know. You make
Why
it.
don't you get 3 guys around and play it yourself?
And play poker.
At least you can win some money that way.
You know what? It's almost like people that sit and watch baseball. You know, you could get out and get a game together with your friends.
It's not quite the same. You're watching a crowd of millions, you know, and all that. You know.
But it's not going to be as compelling playing the game because you're not as good.
And you haven't got that much money.
And you don't have that much money. Very good. But, you know, to watch the professionals and the best of the best sit there and play poker against each other, and especially a game like No Limit Hold'em where it's a lot more strategy than just the luck of the draw.
What's the big attraction? A good bluff, right? Where they sit there and look at the other guys.
Yes,
and the other guys look
compelling.
back at them, and maybe they fool them, and maybe they don't.
If you're watching a guy and you see that he really doesn't have a good hand, and the other guy's got a pretty good hand, and through the betting, the guy with the lousier hand
and
makes
never
the guy with the good hand fold.
Yeah, never.
That's compelling.
Twitches.
It's compelling television.
His eyes stay still.
Right, they stay still. He does it. No sweating. He's not smiling. He's keeping what they call that poker face.
That old stone face.
It's kind of compelling to watch.
That's compelling
there,
television, if you like.
Mr. Lemmy?
Give me John Wayne any fucking day. You know.
Mr. Lemmy, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I like to chase girls. I like to catch girls. Actually, is better.
Mm-hmm. He's all about getting laid, Kenny. He already said that.
It's drinking.
I haven't got that long left, you know. I got to make the most of it.
You got plenty of years left, Lemmy.
Drinking, kicking ass on stage.
Oh, you've been talking to God.
That's right. And chasing broads.
You're not scared to die. You've probably seen a lot of your compadres die, right?
Sure, yeah.
Well, the hard life living, you know.
Do you use condoms?
No, Joey Ramone died of lymphoma.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it, you know.
Sir, do you use condoms? Do you have safe sex?
Yeah, I'm going to pull one over my head and go rob a fucking bank. Makes more sense, you know.
He uses them, just not for that, right? Sure. You figure, even if you got AIDS now, takes what, 20 years?
Well, 5 tops, you know. I mean, I'm 59 now. What have I got to fucking...
By that time, who cares, right?
Yeah.
They got the super AIDS, though, now.
I think you go for broke.
Yeah, there were stories in the paper about super AIDS.
So even Superman is inside.
It's kryptonite and AIDS.
Kryptonite and AIDS.
Two things now that Lex Luthor could hit him with. Kryptonite or... screw him in the ass.
Well, he always wore his underpants outside his clothes. I thought that was kind of strange, you know.
A little weird there.
Yeah, and that cloak, you know, that cape thing, you know. What is it with superheroes and capes, anyway?
Where's that?
You know, you try wearing one in the streets, how far you get, you know, down Santa Monica.
Maybe he's trying to get into a fight, right?
Ooh, Superman was here yesterday.
Where are you going tonight? I'm going to work for Pinocchio. Whoops, I like my cape, you know. I know, kind of dangerous, man, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to ask him about movies, but have you seen a movie lately? I asked because the Oscars are,
I just like knowing, a little different part of Lemmy. I know about The Rock and the broads and stuff and the booze, but what you like movies? You like
sure.
What have you seen lately that you enjoyed? Maybe Lemmy's movie.
I just rewatched Scarface again.
That's a great one.
That's so funny, you know. That's such a great character. It's such a bad Spanish accent, you know.
Oh,
I don't think that movie holds up.
No,
it's a little dated.
I don't think it's supposed to be really true life.
No, I know, but I mean, some of these movies, like you could see The Godfather and
Goodfellas.
And Goodfellas, all those movies they hold up. But I'm telling you, something about Scarface.
The Cuban mafia, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the violence, it looks really fake. The blood looks fake.
It looks dated. It looks like an
very
80s
dated,
movie. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just
that's when I enjoyed it first time, so I'm enjoying it again. You know, why not? I like Casino. That's great.
Casino and Goodfellas, two of the best movies.
Joe Pesci in Casino was one of the meanest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life.
And he really gets it in the end.
I bet he's a really nice guy too in real life.
So we hear.
I just saw Raging Bull, and that movie holds up.
Yeah. That holds
for
up
the most part, you know.
Some of the
jabs look fake, but in the fighting,
the trouble he went to, De Niro, put on all that weight and then drop it again. You know?
I'm so annoyed with him these days, man. His movie choices just blow. It's like classic.
Really
some of these classic movies that if you're rattling around the channels and one of these come on, you don't care if it's halfway through. You're watching the rest of it.
Yeah.
The movies he's coming out with now, the guy isn't even thinking. He's just like cashing a check, and it pisses me off.
Possibly
because I love
he's
all
tired of
the
working
classic
hard.
movies. Yeah,
God knows he's done enough for us, I guess.
I would rather, remember De Niro for the good movies than some of the crap he's putting out.
Well,
now.
don't watch the new ones, I guess. You know.
Maybe I'll do that.
That's all you can do.
I just won't watch it.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all I can do. That's all you can do. It's all we can do.
Did you watch?
I'm like such a fag. I'm drinking out of my little straw.
I know.
With Lemmy.
I'm trying. I'm
trying to be cool and hang out with Lemmy. And
see, you're swizzling
even
though you're halfway through it.
You're right. I'm a swizzling faggot.
You're a swizzler.
He's pounding.
What a rotten
tumbler, and you're drinking from a straw.
I'm taking small little sips with my pinky out.
I know.
Despicable.
Did you see any new movies like from the past year, like Passion of the Christ or any of those?
No, mind you, it wouldn't be a bad idea to see somebody kick the shit out of Jesus for an hour and a half or so. Well, it's never been done, has it? You know.
I went with my dad.
It's never been done though.
No.
You always see the crucifixion scene. That's the first thing you see, right? He never gets all that torture because they did torture him, right?
He's pretty much in good shape when they put him up there.
I thought he was very well adjusted for an only child, you know.
I like his religious views. Yeah.
I don't have
not a very religious guy, are you there, Lemmy?
Listen, I don't believe that you should follow that. It's a thin story, you know what I mean? A virgin gets pregnant by a ghost. And then she goes home and says, I'm still a virgin, darling, but I'm pregnant. And he goes for it, you know.
You
the
think
way
she's just making
he deserves to live in a stable. You know what I mean?
So you figure she was just making up a story to cover up, right?
I really have no idea. I didn't know the lady, but it seems kind of strange to me, you know.
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ, I don't know.
Did you see it?
I saw it with my dad, and he cried through the whole thing, and I'm sitting there thinking, this is the biggest piece of crap I've ever seen.
So
really?
There's a generation gap for you, see?
Obviously, yeah, because he's a lot more religious than, well, he was a lot more religious than I.
He was, why?
Well, he passed.
Oh, so now he's found out?
Well, hopefully he's finding out right now.
Yeah.
See,
but
I hope it wasn't a disappointment, bro.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I would love to know, but I don't know. It was just a movie of just someone getting beat up. The whole, I mean,
I know, so, I mean, what does that tell you about Mel Gibson, you know? How many ways can we think of to torture this poor long-haired bastard?
He likes action movies.
Before we stick a crown of thorns on him and nail him to a piece of wood. No, it's very nice. You know.
I get
Fun
it.
for all the family.
It was like, I get it. He was abused really bad before they threw him up on the cross.
But he wanted to show it all.
We get it. We understand. Thank you.
Mel
Kenny?
Gibson was great in that one.
He wasn't in it.
Yes, he was.
No.
Was he?
Oh, yeah. Was he the guy with the nails?
Yeah, his fist was in it.
He was the one.
He was the one that.
How can you tell you have a tattoo or something?
I don't know. No, I read.
Wristwatch.
This is a Rolex. This is how boring my life is. I read a whole article on it. It was his hand that hit the last spike or whatever.
Wow.
See, I knew it'd be the nail scene. I knew it. Do you mind crossing your legs, please? You've only got one nail left, you know.
All right, we got to wrap up the Lemmy interview.
All righty.
Because you got to go, they're saying.
Have we?
Lemmy?
Who said that?
Once again.
Hell, we have to go? No. Don't have to go. You just want to get rid of me because I'm not religious.
No, I don't want to get rid of you.
See, you offended his religion. Now he's trying to kick you out of here.
Not at all.
These zealots.
No, I got to note that. No?
These religious fantastic.
What, Steve? It was his fault, Lemmy.
Oh, him?
Yeah. What was the problem?
Dan.
What? Dan, I know we're boring, but...
No, this guy.
Jesus. Could you turn his mic on?
No, one of Lemmy's guys came up to me and said we had 10 more minutes, and that was 10 minutes ago. But now we're saying... Now
we got to do math? What is that? How many minutes are left? 10 minutes ago? 10
None.
minutes? 0 minutes. Right.
But apparently it was all a subterfuge.
It was all subterfuge, exactly.
Of course it was.
Yes,
trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
Yes.
All right, why don't we take a break then? We're hanging with Lemmy from Motorhead. We're talking about, I don't know. I really don't know.
Stuff.
Just life. We're just hanging out, drinking with Lemmy and hanging out.
Talking about life.
Talking about the special, relationship between poker players and their audience.
Exactly. And as I look up, I see they are at their seats.
Did you get a picture with that guy, Anthony?
That's,
you know something? I don't know who a lot of these final table guys are. A lot of people made it through that weren't the superstars, except for Jesus.
Too much.
A guy named Jesus is playing, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't he know if he won or not?
Not that Jesus.
Oh.
You idiot.
No, I think Jesus' big thing was he didn't win, right? That was his whole fascination, wasn't it?
Turning his water into more chips and cheating. A little upsetting to the rest of the players, I think.
All right, well.
Here comes another
What is that?
one.
That's the actor?
Oh, yeah, one of the actors.
One of the actors made it to the final table.
He was in American Werewolf in Paris, the remake or the sequel to American Werewolf in London.
That stank.
The sequel or the original? I like the original.
Was great.
I like the original.
Yeah, I like the original.
Stay on the roads, stay off the moors.
All right.
That's enough. Love that movie.
Anthony, quick break, and we'll continue with Lemmy from Motorhead.
Live from the World Poker Tour in Los Angeles, California, it's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I sit here, I make some asinine comments, and I check the computer.
And you're a good squeezer.
Yeah.
It is insane.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today?
Cancel all appointments.
Welcome to Radio Free America. America's ready. I'm ready. I want a million voices crying out in the wilderness. Jesus, let's get serious.
Now, take a deep cleansing breath. And begin.
Fix it.
Guess who's back?
I'm over here now.
Back again.
Nice head, big bag. Bag it.
Guess who's back?
Oh, man!
Back again.
I don't believe it!
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
It's showtime.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program, hanging with Lemmy from Motorhead, talking about life. Want to thank Jay Moore for stopping by.
Oh, Jesus.
What was his excuse this time?
Did he call Ben?
Or Ben,
No.
are you making all this up?
I think Ben just says, yeah, Jay's supposed to call today.
Jay Moore was supposed to stop by and hang with us today.
Do we have his number? We should call him.
Yeah,
Absolutely call him right now.
Probably has his radio on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell him to turn the radio on.
Call him up and see what happened. We sort of had a lot of Hollywood friends. Not that we care, and they've all blown us off in the last few months.
You should care passionately.
After we got the boot. You know, we went through a little hard time a couple of years ago. We got fired from
See if Lemmy knows who we are.
from our job.
Talking about the church, we did something pretty impressive, Lemmy.
Yeah.
2 years ago or so, little over 2 years ago, we were.
This is a true story.
We were on the air out of New York City, WNEW,
I remember that
New York,
part,
and we had a contest to send people to various locations around New York City, places, you know, FAO Schwartz, the Hard Rock Cafe, you know, landmarks to have sex
in a cab,
and there would be a certain point value
next to a homeless guy
for each place that they went to. And one of the
You
places,
really fucked it up.
one of the places was St. Pat's Cathedral.
Great.
And
Wonderful.
a couple went in there and
And got burned as
allegedly
witches.
had sex.
Allegedly.
And the media picked up on it.
That
and,
was it.
ooh, crucified.
Good night, Irene.
It was done.
Yeah,
Fire those idiots.
we were on top of the radio world pretty much, and
Then you weren't.
we blew it up. Yeah, we blew it all up in one day.
So you had to come to a different coast.
Oh no, we're still out of New York. This is
Okay.
We're just here for the poker.
Yeah, right.
We're here for the poker, man.
Well, if
Anthony
you can
thought-
poker, good luck.
Anthony thought, you know, he loves poker so much that we had to come to L.A. to watch.
Come out here.
Watch this. Look at this on TV.
I was
Why are
playing
you down there
yesterday.
watching it live, man?
I was playing it yesterday. I was in the
Wow,
action.
you weren't, were you?
I didn't do very.
Actually playing live poker?
I was playing, yeah,
Instead of watching it. Yeah.
I think Lemmy's making fun of me.
With your hands and everything?
With my hands, I was holding the cards. Everything.
Ooh.
It's about time someone makes fun of you for this. He's been running around all excited. Look, they just showed Jesus. He just was staring at his pile of chips, Anthony.
There you go.
Fascinating TV. Fascinating.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they deal.
They're started. Look at that. They're dealing the cards out now. Look at this
That's
action.
so exciting.
See, it's
Camera's zooming in.
I don't know how
Zooming in
you
on
can,
the dealer.
I don't know how you can stay up here with boring bastards like me and him,
No.
and you could be down there watching those poker stars.
Oh, watch it. Look, he's looking at his cards, and is he
Yes.
going to bet? Yes, he is. See,
Yes,
he didn't
he is.
fold.
Look.
He's taking chips out, and he's betting.
One chip. Hot
And-
dog. You know, Jesus Christ, Maverick was better than this.
Maverick, yeah.
Yeah, well,
At least you used to get, some people would get shot in Maverick. There's the guy with the hat. Look.
That's it. Jesus Ferguson.
He's just staring at his.
Jesus Ferguson.
Jesus Ferguson. He's got his.
You're kidding me.
He's ready to rock.
Jesus
you.
Ferguson.
That's what they call him.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
He looks like he could be your brother, though.
No, he's not. He's my sister.
He looks
the long
like,
hair.
He's got the long
Yeah,
hair.
he looks more or less like me,
glasses,
doesn't he? Really,
got the
except
hat.
for the shade.
Got the hat.
And,
got kind
is
of.
he betting?
I have the gap in the beard.
Yeah, you got
he's-
the gap in the beard.
See, I think he's raising.
He's
Yes, he
raising.
I
is.
think he's raising
He's
right
got
there.
a better hand, you see.
That's it.
That's what
See,
happens.
this is very.
Or he's bluffing, possibly.
Could be. See,
Jesus
we
is
don't know.
bluffing. Where have I heard that before?
See, we don't know for sure. This is, captivating.
Believe me.
Let me tell you what's going to happen, too. We're going to get off the air. Anthony's going to run into the other room.
I might look in on it.
He's not even going to say goodbye to you.
I know. Yeah.
I want to get a picture with Lemmy.
He's going to go before the end of the show. He's going to go, hey, smile and go.
If he
I want
could,
to take a picture with Lemmy.
if he could, he
Of course
would.
I'll be here.
He would leave right now.
I know.
No, I could see it here on the television.
They're hovering.
That's fine.
Trying to get on TV and that behind him.
Oh, that's I'll be behind him, like waving.
The placard.
And
Hi,
Jesus,
Mom, and shit.
Jesus is now stacking up his chips. Are we supposed to be describing what's going on?
The action?
Wasn't that the big no-no? They said don't describe what's going on. on.
No, I think we can't really describe who's out if someone loses and who's kicked out because they want to save that.
But you can describe who's
television.
stacking. Huh?
We could describe any stacking
if somebody's
you want.
stacked, you know,
You
you
describe
can
raises, any betting, any folding, anything you want.
folding.
You know, if they want to make this good TV,
How about spindling and mutilating?
Don't spindle and mutilate the cards. They have to use them.
if they want to make this good TV, they should get the dealer, a hotter dealer.
Yeah, really. How
She's
about
a mess.
They're just there to serve a purpose, deal the cards.
Yeah, but it's TV.
No, but it could look. I mean, there's no law against looking good too, is there?
Right.
Not at all.
It's TV. It's a very visual thing. And,
Yeah, it's supposed to be the media, isn't it? You know, I mean,
I agree. They got a mess of a woman
there's
dealing
some
the cards.
topless woman dealing, you know.
Yeah.
That would now make the game a little more exciting. I have to agree with you on that
Yeah,
one.
and all topless people playing it too.
Well, I don't know if I want to see these guys topless.
No, obviously.
The women's rounds.
Well, you've got to
maybe.
have one into the token, you know, for the other batting for the other team market, you know.
Get the gay audience, sure.
Right,
And,
then there's the bestial audience. You have to have a donkey in there too. You know.
Yeah, well, the audience that brought over this pornography for us.
Tell me, you know, there ain't no rules, right? Yeah. If
Well,
you want
look
to
at
capture
that.
every audience, which is what TV is trying to do so hard all the time, I don't know why there isn't more bestiality on TV, since there's all those bastards keep getting caught screwing cows and things.
Again, the religion. I think
There
they
you
frown
go,
on
you
it.
see.
I think they frown on having
Because
sex
cows
with
are
animals.
not Protestants, you see, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Cows are mostly Catholic.
I never knew that one.
You never spoke to one?
I've never spoken to a cow. You've had conversations with cows?
Yeah, you've heard of Irish butter, haven't you?
No.
Catholic, you know.
What? What is this?
I have no idea what Lemmy's talking about.
Wait, Lemmy, what was that one?
Roman Catholic cows.
Roman Catholic cows?
Yeah, most of them are Catholic.
I have no idea.
You didn't know that?
No.
Learn
Cows are
something
Catholic.
every day, see?
You certainly do. Thank you for enlightening us with that one, Lemmy.
Unless they're Calvinists, you know.
Is Lemmy drunk?
No.
Please. How much
You'd know
has
if
he
I
had?
was drunk, I'd fall to the ground.
Yeah.
Cows give milk and meat.
How many of those can you drink? And
as many as it takes. I drink all day. I don't get drunk
just
anymore.
pretty much drink all day like
I like
it's
the flavour, you know.
like it's water, just nothing.
Oh, no, I hate water.
Yeah, water.
Fish fucking it. There are certain lines. You know, there's a thin line between fishing and just standing on the bank like an asshole. That's another sport I don't believe, fishing. You know.
Yeah.
What's that?
And they show fishing on TV.
They do too. Yeah.
Well, that I
on
wouldn't
TV.
watch. Lemmy.
Pictures of the latest fly and shit. You know.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't watch. I've seen the fishing competitions, you know, as you're flipping around the channel,
Yeah,
and they're out there on the boat.
People
and
out in boats going,
Yeah.
oh, this is really good, you know.
And then they show
Lure,
catch
man.
one. They say, "Ooh, that's a big one."
Yeah, but we throw it back anyway because we're not cruel. You know?
Right. Or no, sometimes they take it, they put it in the boat, and then they got to drive back to some area where they weigh them, and whoever got the most fish wins. And it's like a big thing. They can be big trophy, big prize money. Yeah. Not that I watch it. Don't get me wrong.
You know.
Well,
I watch the poker. I don't
you
watch
watch
the
See,
fishing.
shark
You watch that
fishing,
with
I could see. Shark fishing
Now that would be exciting.
is a little more exciting.
Yeah.
Because you get the chance that the bastard will come on board and gnaw your arm off, you know. That's
Right. There's
more.
a little more. The fish has a little more of a shot at it.
You got a fresh drink that was just handed to you there,
No,
Lemmy?
it's only a fresh half a drink because I had half a drink left.
I'm
so
sorry. Okay.
How about a show where they play
don't
poker
overdo it, you know.
while they're fishing?
While they're yes.
You know, in between catching the fish, getting a tug,
Yeah.
they could be playing cards. Think you got two audiences there.
Yeah, and possibly also doing porn at the same time.
Or no, you could sneak in maybe as they're
While
playing,
they're
they're
dealing,
watching.
you know,
Tug and rub.
various people on their knees in the boat, you know.
Yeah, they're
like-
watching that sperm
Yeah,
movie.
and playing cards and the rod over their shoulder. Yeah, that'd be
There
very
you
good.
go. One rod in
3
front,
in
one
1.
in the back.
Yeah, sure.
Anthony,
Rod.
I want to
Yes.
ask Lemmy about aliens.
Ooh.
Aliens?
Aliens.
What do you think? Are they amongst us?
I think, you know, most of them shouldn't have left Mexico, really.
Not illegals. Peter Jennings is doing a
Aliens,
show on
well,
UFOs tonight. Big TV show.
Oh, I'll tell you, if you like. I mean,
UFOs.
I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I seen a UFO in 1966.
You saw a
along
UFO?
with 3 other people, right? There's no mistake.
You
know,
really did.
It wasn't a reflection off the clouds, and it wasn't a flock of bloody seagulls going on for the night. It wasn't any of that. It was a UFO. It came across the horizon like a bat out of hell and stopped dead. And nothing we had then does that. Nothing we got now does that.
Did you just see light, or was it a
So
shape?
it was a pink light, and it stopped dead, and then it pulsed for about 10 minutes. We all got out the car and watched it, and then it went wham over the horizon to the right.
And where was this? What state?
I was in England then.
England?
1966.
The state of England? Where is that?
The state of England? That's in New Hampshire, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's somewhere over there. Wow. So that's...
Yeah, so I never had to worry about it anymore, whether there was or there wasn't, because I saw one, and I know I saw one, and I don't care what anybody else's opinion is. 4 of us saw it, independent,
Now, I got to ask the obvious question. Were you guys, high or drunk?
Before I even drank, that was.
Wow. So you were an infant at the time of the sighting?
No, but I wasn't drinking or taking dope, nothing.
When did you start drinking?
1968.
Right. I saw a UFO. It freaked me out. I had to start drinking.
I would have started drinking
2 years later.
2 years later?
I would have started drinking that night.
No,
Why wait 2 years
great,
after
man.
seeing the
Great.
UFO?
That's pretty cool.
It's great.
Well, Peter Jennings is doing a whole special on you.
I mean, it's kind of arrogant to think that we're the only place that supports life out of all the millions of worlds, right?
That's true. But it's kind of defeatist to think that, we're the only ones that can't get off the planet and kind of visit the other ones,
Well, we might not be. It's just that the ones that can don't want us to.
Yeah. Kind of creepy if you think about it, though.
Why?
They're able to come over here and visit us.
Well, wouldn't you?
We're just ants waiting for the
Well,
magnifying
at least they
glass.
haven't brought us a, nuclear war, which is what we'd take to them if we could get off.
Well, yeah.
But they might laugh at our nukes, like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I've no doubt.
Those Earthlings and their nukes.
Those nukes, how quaint.
Yeah, they're
antiquity.
They're just much more.
Remember
advanced.
when we were doing that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, aliens are living amongst us.
Are they?
Cats.
Cats, yeah. I used to call them spies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spies.
I knew it.
Spies.
I knew I wasn't the only one. There's something going on with cats.
Cats are like spies. They just lie there and watch you,
Yeah, I think cats...
And you never get thank you from them. They never lick your fucking hand or jump up at you, do they?
They do nothing but crap all day.
You know, an interesting story I was reading...
and they go meow. What kind of noise is that anyway? It's got to be code.
It's a cat noise, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear in 1960, I believe it was, in the late 60s, a UFO actually flew back to base, and one of the aliens got out and said, "Holy shit, I saw Lemmy from Motorhead."
No, did you have a cat with him?
Guys, you'll never guess who I saw tonight.
No,
we were in England.
We saw 4 guys get out of this vehicle.
Yeah, one of them was Lemmy from Motorhead, I swear to you.
No, I wasn't. Then I was Lemmy from the Rockin' Vickers then.
Rockin' Vickers?
The Reverend Black and the Rockin' Vickers.
Was that the name of your band?
It was the name of their band. I joined it.
Oh, you joined?
What kind of music were you guys playing back then?
Rock and roll, Bill Haley songs.
No kidding.
Like,
cover tunes, yeah?
What was like the name? Rockin' You Moaned in the Boogie Woogie Flu. We used to do that. Huey Piano Smith, was it?
Wow. What made you go from that to this?
Well, this is an extension of that.
Yeah.
So-called heavy metal is the logical extension of the original rock and roll. What else is? Right?
Yeah, it's kind of an evolution then.
Yeah, if there was if Eddie Cochran was 16 now, he'd be in a garage playing with a heavy metal band,
right.
on a Japanese copy guitar, no doubt.
Yeah.
What are some of the bands you like today?
I don't know. I mean, the mind goes blank whenever you ask me that,
Well, that's that basic.
Do you know what I mean? The
question.
thing closes down.
Know it when you hear it, though.
I've seen a few bands around that are really good, but they never get on TV or the radio, anymore, because the radio in this country, unfortunately, seems to be controlled by 5 guys, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why satellite radio's taken off.
That's right. I hope so.
People have had it. They're fed up.
Yeah, because it's always like there's so many advertisements on it for a start.
Yeah.
It's like cripples the whole
commercials too.
Yeah. Commercial adverts.
Yes, I know. We're pretty
adverts
sick
of
of
a commercial nature.
Advertisements and commercials, both of them, too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty sick of regular radio.
And stuff.
And this, you can pretty much talk as freely as you want.
Yeah, you could curse. I don't think you've cursed yet.
Whatever language you want.
What'd you say?
Motherfucker.
That would qualify.
That's pretty good.
That qualifies.
That's one of my favorite ones.
On the scale.
That's one of my faves.
That's in the top 5, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not much you could say after that.
Well, there is.
Oh, there is.
Well, at the C.
There's the biggie.
That's the atom bomb. We like to call that the atom bomb. We got that word on TV once, though, Lemmy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's usually
wow, that's progress.
It's pretty common.
Was that any religious picture?
Common in England, though. They use cunt a lot.
Well, they don't use motherfucker because that's an American one.
Mm-hmm. And, stupid America.
Yeah.
Don't wanna...
No, I didn't say that, did I? You said
did.
that. You got a complex about this?
We're pretty stupid over here.
He likes America.
I agree with you.
I like America. I live here 14 years now.
Did you move here because of taxes? I hear they're pretty bad over there.
I moved here because I like America.
You like America?
Yeah.
Really?
Even with all its bad side, there's still a great good side to it. I made some of the best friends I ever had here.
I would find that weird to live in another country like that. Like to go because I heard an English.
You haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it, but I would
easy.
feel very out of place. How long have you been an American? Are you an American citizen or
no? I'm still British.
How long have you lived here in America?
14 and a half years.
14 and a half years. Like that's a long. He's an American. You know. That's like of course you got your English roots, but I heard an English gentleman doing the traffic report on the radio for New York. And it's like, wow, that's got to be weird. You know, he knows all the roads and everything.
Well,
I don't know.
He lives there.
Yeah, because he lives there. But I would think it would. I kind of think like going over to England and trying
He's foreign.
Like know
get him
all
out
the
of that
highways
helicopter.
and everything. Yeah, get him out. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the Long Island Expressway in New York. Get him out of here.
Jesus, I know that. I went to dinner with Dee Snider. You know, Jesus.
Yep. Dealers out there. Yeah, that's a rough road to travel on, though.
Well, you know, it wasn't that hard. I took the bus.
He likes the makeup, though.
He does, apparently.
He doesn't do the makeup anymore.
Well, not while he's eating dinner, you know.
No, he's a great
His
guy.
wife had someone.
Huh?
And the kid.
Yeah.
But not Dee himself. He was playing hard to get, I think, that night.
What do your kids do? You said you had two, right?
One's a producer and a guitar player. The other one, apparently, is a computer programmer, but I never met him because he was adopted when he was born.
Oh. You know where he is, though?
Yeah, because his mother went and found him.
Do you care or not?
It's not the point of if I care, you know. I mean, I don't want to. He might not even know he's adopted, right? Why am I going to go screw his life just so I can take a look at him? You know, it's not right.
Right.
If he comes and finds me, I'll be only too pleased, you know, but until then, I'm not going to.
Does he know his father's Lemmy from Motorhead?
Apparently not, or he'd probably be out here to find me by now.
God, that's got to be weird, though, man. There's some kid out there and his father is Lemmy from Motorhead and he has no idea?
Well, you know, he's not a kid anymore. He's 38.
Right, yeah. That's interesting, though.
It's pretty cool, though. You know, it's not like, you know, he's probably sitting there thinking, oh, he's probably the garbage man or something, you know. Just don't want to beat him.
Right.
What if he's
adopted?
What if he's a bum or something? And
not even know he's adopted.
Really?
He doesn't even know he's adopted?
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That'd be rough. How'd you find out he was a computer?
His mother went and found him, but she didn't let on, you know.
Was he happy that his mom went to go find him?
Well, she didn't let on. She was his mother.
Oh, she just kind of did a little investigating.
Under a pretext, you know, social work.
That's kind of dangerous, though.
Why?
You know, because she gets that far, she's probably going to take the next step and maybe meet him or something like that.
She didn't, though, as far as I know.
Interesting little side note on Lemmy.
That's a very interesting side note.
Who knew?
This guy is very interesting.
We're learning a lot today. It's like college, this show today.
Yeah.
It's School of Hard Knocks.
Right. This is
he's got a great philosophy.
This is kind of like an Andy Kaufman bit. Cocktails with Lemmy.
Just sit here. Cocktails with Lemmy. It is cocktails with
Andy
Lemmy.
Kaufman once did this thing where he just had breakfast with Freddie Blassie, the old wrestler.
Oh, yeah?
And they just sat around and just talked about nothing. Kind of like what we're doing, but it was
hang out,
fascinating.
Talk. Occasionally take a look at the poker screen.
Poker, yeah.
Yeah, well, Jesus is
Well, I'm not looking at the poker you are.
I'm watching.
How's Jesus doing?
Jesus is
he's still staring at his chips.
Just looked at his cards. I think he's deciding whether he should call a bet.
How do you know where he's staring with them shades on?
He might be making
See,
a
that's
move
part of his enigmatic
It's
persona.
part of trying to have the poker face.
Yeah, an enigma
Can't
wrapped
see
within
the
a
eyes.
conundrum.
Right. You kind of don't know what he's thinking. Oh, he's going all in. Jesus is going all in. We probably shouldn't talk about this
That's
now.
why he's called Jesus.
Now we can't talk about it.
Are you insane?
Yep.
Don't say that.
Can't talk about it.
Okay, Jesus is not going all in, okay?
All right.
We retract that.
Wow.
I deny that completely.
Whoa, dude. Uh-oh.
Don't say...
Wow. Well, wow.
Don't say wow. People will know. They're not all stupid out there, you know. I mean...
Oh, boy. Everybody on their feet. Oh,
they're probably listening to you with one ear and they got their eye on the TV as well, you know.
Oh, boy.
He's taking his shades off, too. Look, he means business.
Anthony, is that supposed to happen?
Show no mercy, you know.
What?
That?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Did you see the hands, Anthony?
Yes, I see the hands.
All right.
I see the hands. This is, wow.
Wow, this is very...
Big action.
Riveting.
Yeah, that guy's nervous. Look at him.
This is what it's all about right here,
That guy just shit himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he looks a little nerve-wracked, doesn't he?
Even Lemmy's taking a peek, Anthony.
See, this is the all or nothing.
Oh, you just like his shirt?
He likes his shirt.
The Hawaiian shirt.
Hey, there's the countdown music, Anthony.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he just got painted with glue and pushed through a yard sale.
Lemmy, we only got 2 minutes left in the show, so what do you want us to promote?
As long as that.
What do you want us to promote today?
The album and the tour.
All right. Saturday, March 12th, you're going to be in New York at B.B. King's? I didn't know that. We'll come by and say hi, or you should come by this. You're not up early, though, are you?
Depends what you call early.
We start our show at 6, maybe before you go to bed. But maybe before you go to bed, you come by.
We try not to be ridiculous.
We'll try to figure something out. And then you're going to be in Philly Wednesday, March 16th at the Tuscadero or something like that, right? Anybody?
Trocadero, isn't it?
Well, all right. And then March 19th in Chicago at the House of Blues. Saturday, April 2nd in Anaheim at the House of Blues.
Right.
And some Canadian dates in April and May. And WrestleMania Sunday, April 3rd at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. You're going to be part of WrestleMania?
Yeah, we're doing Triple's Come On song.
Oh, very cool. All right. And congratulations on the Grammy.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the UFO sighting.
Well, it's a bit late now. It's ages ago now.
Happy birthday to your son.
Happy birthday to me, too.
When's your birthday?
Christmas Eve.
Dude, you're one of those babies you get chipped every year.
I know. I'm used to it.
And they always try to make up for it. Like, oh, no.
No, they don't.
They never do.
Even your parents, you know.
Right.
I mean.
But they say they're going to. Well, we're going to buy you some extra gifts.
Yeah, but then they always Welsh on you, you know. Like.
Yeah. Oh, that stinks.
Well, never mind.
All right.
Moving right along.
Yeah, Lemmy, thank you so much. This has been a pleasure.
Yeah, a lot of fun just hanging out and talking to Lemmy.
Definitely.
Sure.
And I guess we're going to take tomorrow off, Anthony, and then we'll be back in New York doing
Watching
our show.
the poker.
10.
Yeah, we're going to be enjoying L.A. for the next couple days, Lemmy.
Yes, why not?
So I want to thank everybody, Steve and Ben and Club Soda Kenny and Master Poe and everybody else.
Oh, my God, look who's out.
Done?
I think we're off the air.
All right. Done?
I hate that they can do that to us.
What was the last word that was said today? What? Who?
That ought to hold the little fuckers.